Alright, and how are we all doing tonight? I'm back again with my second episode of Valheim here today. There might be a little surprise coming later on. I'm not 100% sure yet, still waiting to hear a response back, but I'm just going to continue on as it is. Anyway, today is a good day because I finally got my new overlay done and I'm quite proud of it, so I hope you guys like it. Ta-da! There it is. This was actually really hard for me to set up, surprisingly. And, if it does cause a problem, I do have a backup one too. I have one with I can cycle between two different ones depending on the game. So if you don't like that one, I've also got this one. It's a little bit cleaner if it gets in the way. So if it bothers anybody, just say so. But I want to go with the more decorative one at the moment, which is this one. But yeah, anyway, so back into Valheim today. Pretty much in the same place as I left off yesterday, aside from the fact that I did log on today and just do a little bit of things on the side. I made up some charcoal, which I put in here. I organized my chests a bit better, and I pretty much just stockpiled some of this. I didn't want to do too much off screen because I wanted people to be able to follow and still know what's going on. Other than that, I went hunting. I stocked up on some food and some. I did have more wood than that, but I burned a lot of it. And I got some of these stuff, so I got enough to make everything I need now. So, very first thing I'm going to do, I was waiting, like I said, till on stream before I done anything really good. I'm going to build a tanning rack. So this is the next upgrade for the workbench. This house is very small. I'm going to move eventually. I just got it like this for now. So now we're at level 2, so we've unlocked more recipes. Probably turn on the audio for just have audio. There you go. Basically the same recipe, just 20 stone, 5 boards, swap the meat. As long as you have 5, you can make it work. It's just more annoying because you have to swap the meat. So I'm gonna let this guy kind of smelt the rest of his stuff. Start smelting the copper now. And at some point I have to go get some tin and make bronze, make it move thin. So there's a couple of objectives I want to do today. One is some tin. Bronze and get more Sterling cores as well, so I can make more forges and stuff. And hopefully, find a couple more trolls. If I can accomplish that today, we'll be in good shape. Unfortunately, it seems to be raining today. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's already started. There we go. Break this. Now I do have a mod on that should allow me to fix this, but I don't think it's supposed to work. Basically, hold on this side. you have 2 or 3 of these, load them up, and then go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, they'll always smell good. Time passes faster. Just wait for one to come out here so we can pick it up and get the recipes. There it is. I can already build the forge, okay. I'm going to very quickly start working over here. Forge is the next crafting station to be able to start working with metal. Gathering wood while waiting for charcoal to smelt. That's the majority of everything I've done. We have sufficient deer hide now to get us through our first shipment stuff. We should have enough of that. Except with the leather armor, I wouldn't even bother personally. I mean, you can. But if you look at the numbers, this gives you 1 armor. This gives you 1 armor. The leather armor will give you 1 extra, so that would be 2 armor, 2 armor, it would be 4, and if you had the helmet, that would give you 6. This headpiece alone gives me 6. So like, wearing this 1 headpiece is the same amount of armor as the entire set of leather. And that's why I just don't bother first, because deer hide is used in so much stuff and it's so annoying to get. And the leather armor is going to be replaced very quickly once you get to the Black Forest and kill trolls. You can very easily replace it. But to me, it's just not worth building. Look at that. Gotcha. Yeah, he's still there, unfortunately. I did look it up after. That is the best way you're supposed to be able to kill him, is shooting him with fire arrows, but I don't know why. It just didn't seem to do any damage to me. Another good way, it says, is to use a sword. They're weak to slash damage. So once you get the bronze sword and the bronze buckler, you can parry them and then kill them with the sword fairly easily. So we're going to try that. As soon as I'm able to get some tin and start making bronze, we will do that. My objective here right now is I'm going to go look for tin along the shoreline here. And while I'm looking for tin, I'll also be checking the forest line for one of those crypt areas. So I can get more turtle cores and make another forge. Yeah, I hope you guys like the new holes tonight. This is something I've been trying to set up for a while. It took me a while to figure it out. It also has active alerts, so I no longer have to have my alert things on screen. Now they'll just pop up whenever well, they're supposed to. I haven't actually seen it in action yet. If it all works accordingly, it should just pop up automatically. This is a popular spot. Freaking bugger. Fine, Mo. Forgot I built that up there. I was wondering what that was for a second. And it begins. Yeah, don't come near the Black Forest until you're good and ready for a fight. where you want to be, right down along the shore like this. That's where you'll find tin. Son of a... There's some tin right there. That's what tin looks like. Damn it, I keep sliding. Okay. The first piece of tin. Maybe blueberries. I'm not gonna eat the blueberries because I want to try to get enough of them that I can make some bushes when the time comes. But I wanted to find a new place to build a base, somewhere where I can actually start building. I haven't found anywhere that satisfies me yet. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to bring it up. Ideally, I'd find some big open place in the meadows. I've never actually built in any of the other biomes. I mean, I've built bases and like temporary like bases inside of Black Forest and stuff like that, but I've never actually based my main base in the meadows. I hope with trolls too. Ooh, that's not a troll, but just as scary. It's right next to a tin node too. You know what? I'm going for it. You bastard. I wonder if I can parry him. I'm gonna try it. This might end badly. Oh my god. That was totally not worth it. Really? This is not good. That's it, but just running away. We can't really do any significant amount of damage to this guy. Just run up here a little way, see if we can lose him. He's still kinda coming. I think we're good. Right behind him. Hopefully he goes bad. Mountains really go there too. It's another what I like to do. So like this is copper. So I'll usually come here and I'll do a little note to myself. So I know when I need copper or something. Trust me, you're gonna go through it. You're gonna end up using so much copper. Something kind of you'll notice annoyingly too as you move on and like get to the better stuff. It starts actually taking more of those resources to level up. Like iron is gonna take like 40 to craft anything. Bronze usually takes around 20. Oh, I thought that was tin. That's not tin. This is though. That's almost too good to give up right there. Couldn't not do it. I thought it was the third one. Chests in these little things. It doesn't look like this one has one. Is that tin over there? Oh, it's a rock. It's a regular rock. It's a good spot here, in amongst all these like little waterways. Pretty well anywhere where there's water or a river or anything, you can find tin. Like this. are you? You must have went right back to where you were. Well, I got the heed to Call of the Wild. Don't want to use too much durability on my bow in case I come across a bow. A lot of hits. Usually you see skeletons like that, that's usually a fairly good sign that you're close to one of those crypts. They typically only spawn, usually, you know, they can spawn outside of them or in other places, but that's usually a good sign. It's over this way. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, this is a star guy. Yeah, be careful for them. Is this one? Yeah, it is. It's hidden in the rocks. Look at that. Restocked on food. Let myself heal up here for a moment. I know what that sound is. Better be ready. Just let myself heal a bit because I know what that sound is. Actually, I don't know what that sound is. I've never seen a ghost before. That was pretty scary. I thought it was the boss, but no, it's not. Just let myself get another little bit of healing here. Healing's kind of slow at the beginning. We already found the treasure key. This is how you're supposed to find the location for the next boss. So each boss has this thing, like a Vigisphere that they call it, that portrays the closest location to where you can summon the boss. This one shows me, okay, so the closest one to this current location is out here. Which is kind of sad, but you know, so that's where we need to go. Unless we find another one at some point to summon the next boss, the Elder. So that's going to require us to build a boat, because we're going to have to cross the ocean for that one. I get 3, okay, and then I have 1 extra, so if I get 1 more, I get enough to make another either kiln or forge, whatever I want. I'll probably go 1 of each, or we'll swap them back and forth, do 2 and 2. Treasure. The skeleton behind that door. Oh shit. Okay, that's a spawner. That's where these skeletons come from. That's why I kind of focused on hitting this so that no more of those guys spawn. So all it takes is for one like high level one to spawn, and that's pretty much it. You'll be overwhelmed. Is already full. How many of these did I get? Oh, exactly 5. There we go. That's all I needed. I don't want you. Get our inventory a little bit here. Deal without any of that stuff. Alright. Well, that's that done. If we can find one or two more of these, I think we'll be okay. So we got enough for one more structure, we'll call it. Oh, it's nighttime, too. Unideal. We'll go inland here, up this way. So it looks like the meadows is only over there. Oh, it didn't last long, did it? As much steam as I can before I have to head back. Not this shit again. See that thing over there, that purple thing? That's like a nest of where the great dwarves come from. So if we get close to that, they'll just start spawning like crazy. Let's see. Any more tin around here? There's got to be some. Yep. So it looks like this thing gets, that guy hits like a train. I let my health heal up now. I don't think I can parry him with this little health. Go over here, but his rocks structure should give us a little bit of protection. Oh, that's a tin node there that I missed. One more health proc, actually. Like, I don't have my shield. I still blocked it though. That was my bad. I didn't have my shield equipped. Oh yeah, we're good. I only go for 2 hits on him. I missed. Oh, he died. He must have died from the fire damage. I didn't think he would burn where he was in the water, but I guess he did. I'm gonna let myself heal up now. We're just gonna stay here, let it show line, and do our best. Actually, I know what we can do. Hopefully we got enough stuff in our inventory. We do. There we go. Take a seat. This will dry us off, warm us up, and I think it'll heal us a little better. Pretty sure comfort affects your healing rate. I think it does. I'm saying it does. There we go. Yeah, we're okay now. I think we're fine with that. I think we're done with that area. You'll be dead. I'm going in. I'm getting that tin. There too. There's a star one. Grab it. Come on. Good. Only one more tin node over on this side now, and then we're at this area. Yikes, that guy looked like he was a stronger one. In that bay. Slap down one of these, it'll kind of give you a little bit of a barrier. If they don't like coming close to it, if they can help it. Also make them run around like this and you can't hit them. God damn it. Okay. There you go. we go. I may have to chop down a little bit of wood. Just so we got some on us in case. There we go. Not this guy again. Stamina, and mech. Oh, he's a quality one. That guy will fuck you up if you're not careful. See any more skin? There's gonna be some somewhere. There we go. There's some right there. Two here, actually. Yeah, looks like we're coming into a meadows over here, so we'll continue on. If it's the case, we'll just continue on to the meadows biome. Wait for morning. Don't really want to be in the Black Forest during the night. And then in the daytime, we'll head back through, go back to the base, and I think I'll queue up some metal to get spawned with all that, because I already got a lot of charcoal made, so I'll just make two furnaces, get them stocked up, and then we'll come over here and see if we can't hunt down another troll. Make more armor then. That'll be a big step. Hey, what's up? Oh, that's it. I instantly hitting 2 to go to the club. Wait a minute. This doesn't look like a meadows. It's not be a meadows though. Oh, it is a meadow, sorry. Dark's just playing tricks on me. Thought it might have been a plains biome for a minute there. Alright. Hey, it's not a bad little spot here. It's not quite as big as I'd like it though. I'm gonna keep looking. I'll find a place eventually that I'm satisfied with the build house. And then from there, I'm gonna get some crazy building on. We'll build a big, I have a new idea in mind this time for a base that I want to try. If this were flatter, this would be a good spot. It's a bit too vertical. Up here's not too bad. Ooh. This is promising. This is not a bad little spot. It's relatively flat, close to the water. A nice bit of trees around us. It's got a little bit of a scenery to it. Not bad, not bad. I'll mark it as a potential home location. I'll put it down as this. We'll say home spot. I'll mark it for now. So this is one potential spot. Amazing what one upgrade on that club will do for you. Right, run. Quality Nick, look at that. Quality Nick here. This is another one of those summoning stones for Iker deer. So that's 2 of those we found. Yeah, there's not necessarily one of these. They randomly spawn all over the place. It's just whenever you interact with those stones, they show you where the closest one to your current location is. That like elder spot, that's the closest elder location to where I currently am. which does kind of suck because that's really far away. Ooh, there's another decent spot right here. I kind of like this spot a little bit more, to be honest. My only issue with this spot, it's a little low to the sea level. This is a little low, so like when storms come, water can actually wash right up here. It's not bad. Oh, there's more black forest over here, doesn't there? You bet your ass we're going inside of that one. Anything I don't need in here. I hate throwing stuff away that I might need. I don't need this. This go. There you go. Oh, worst comes to worst, I'll just throw out these bottom few items. So I'll keep them there for the moment. Stay down here, I guess, and look for some more tin. How much tin do I have? 91. Damn, that's not bad. That's interesting. Let's go right there and see what that thing is about right there. Alright. Asked for it. So the good thing about tin is you don't need as much tin because there's only one tin per bronze ingot. But copper you need 3 for. See, now I'm envisioning building a little island house, which I've never done before. If I could build stone, I probably would, or maybe that's something I'll leave up to it too. I'll save some locations and then come back and build on them. Be something I could do later in the game for a bit of fun. Maybe that's something somebody wants to see. They can give me some ideas for it. Copper. And you know what? I'm not even gonna bother fixing it. Yeah, I can kind of envision building a little island house here, like incorporating that stone base, kind of rebuilding that and building a little island watchtower. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be really nice. Actually, I could build a nice little dock out and put like the boat dock on it. Oh, so much. The potential is endless. Do I have it on my map yet? No, okay, when I get a little closer to it, I'll put a mark on it so I don't forget what it is. I can get. They're really good. Like I said, you can make jam out of them. The jam is really good. Especially at this stage, and you get good stamina food. So I'll be able to make that. As soon as I get bronze, we'll be able to upgrade our cooking facility, and then we can actually start making better foods, which will give us better food buffs. Now, can I get close enough to that to mark it? I can do it mostly. Let's see. I'm gonna call it Cool Island Tower. I have an idea to do a build in that maybe later on. I'll take like maybe that's what I'll do. Dedicate like a stream or something in the future to just building interesting builds. That could be a fun idea. Oh, here we go. Just gonna take a little look up this way. See if there is anything else of interest up this way. I'm hoping to find a troll. There's a big thing of copper here. Base right there. These ones are nice, see the ones right next to here? Because once I get a boat, you can just sail up along the shore, park the boat right there, mine it all, and then you got your boat. You're kind of as like a... If you're not playing with the mod like I am, you can load your boat down. Normally you wouldn't be able to carry this much stuff. Sad part is I went for the weaker version of that mod. Oh, shut up. That's in, that's a regular rock, okay. Like whatever blueberries, I thought it was a blueberry, that's a rock. Surprised I haven't seen another troll. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of tin here. This is like the prime location right here for tin. So many deer. What? I see a troll cave. But no troll. I think he's gonna take some more. Yeah, do it. I'm gonna go mark this. Alright, so we have copper, and we have a troll cave. If you go inside of here, there's usually a troll, but it's a small area, so I don't tend to go in there and fight them. At least I'm much better gear than what I got. Something like melee range. Once you get like a stronger shield, you can manage it. Or now with the new combat system, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. Like melee combat's a lot more viable now, because like dodging and stuff with the new trinkets that they got. Which I'm actually hoping that I can take advantage of that, because I want to try to be able to use weapons that I've always wanted to use, but just didn't because it was safer to use the shield and say, oh. Well, that's convenient. Come on, big guy. Get stuck. Don't get stuck like that. Trolls are very resistant to fire, but they're weak to pierce. Like, you could just kill them with regular arrows. Normal arrows do more damage per shot. Fire doesn't do a whole lot, but fire damage does stack. So if you keep shooting in 60 seconds, the fire damage will ramp up. That guy's a quality guy. I didn't even notice. This guy's my top priority right now, though. Ah, when I got you right in the back if I had stamina. Bait him around this rock. Big guy, what's up? Yeah, when they don't have the log, they're significantly easier to deal with. The log is what makes them so hard half the time. Fire with it probably won't. That's cool. Right now I don't have to worry about him anymore. Weaving in and around trees, see, they struggle with the maneuvering through the trees. This guy is really struggling. Focus on this guy. I'll have much durability left on this bow. One of the things I'm most excited for is to build a new bow. This one really is not great. Durability is just terrible in the game. It's not great. I could have got a headshot on him. One more shot should kill him. Yeah, yeah. Now, if you guys can leave me alone. What's up? Girlfriend's talking. What you saying, babe? What, sorry? Oh, you're not talking to me? Oh, she's not talking to me, sorry, guys. That's her talking to those. No. He heals him. Okay, I'm staggered him. He heals him, I swear to God. Something I don't know about those shaman dudes. I'm not 100% sure if like the poison damage increases with the star ones. I feel like it does, but I don't know for certain. And if it does, they can really fuck you up with that poison. I would be really careful with that. There's a bit of wood on here. See how you obviously find trolls a lot by troll caves. He might not have spawned there. I don't know if the troll cave acts as a spawn point. I know if you go inside. Man, that island just looks amazing. I want to look at it more. Like, if it was a little bit bigger, honestly, I'd say fuck it, let's go for it. But it's a bit small to work as a permanent base. They all act as troll bases. Just right now, I'm not interested in having a troll base. You can use them decoratively and like hang them up on your walls and stuff. Just right now, I'm more interested in the other stuff that I got instead of a troll head. Where am I anyway? So I just build a boat and go right across. Fortunately, okay, you can't build a raft. You have access to a raft pretty well right off the start. The raft is very limiting as a boat. It's not very fast and it's hard to use because it doesn't have a rudder or anything really. But that is an option to get out of here. Say you wanted to get out of here just really quickly, or you just really didn't want to have to run back to the Black Forest. Just make a boat, try to sail back. We're gonna have to deal with those guys eventually. At least come over here and lure them away from that. Is that tin? That's just rock. Okay. We'll fight him here. There'll be so much more armor now with that one more piece of troll hide, or one more piece of troll armor is going to make such a difference. It's such a like a gap, we'll say, between wearing leather and wearing troll hide. I'll be keeping my troll hide for quite a while. I typically don't even usually replace it with bronze. I will if I really need to. Like if I'm having a tough, once I do get to the swamp biome, if I'm having a rough time, I will switch to bronze. But I typically don't always need to. Sometimes you can just get in and jump right to iron if you're lucky. With like where your swamp is and how it's laid out. Sometimes you can just get in, gather some iron, and this armor's all you need. If I find another troll, I'm not going to be able to kill it. That is the downside to it. There we go. And once we get access to fine wood, which we can actually get once we build a bronze pickaxe, or sorry, a bronze hatchet, you can actually start making teleporters, which will be very useful. I like to always carry around like enough to make a teleporter. That way, when you're far away, what in the? Oh, it's a bear. fighting something. Is it fighting? Scared the absolute Christ out of me. What a noise it made. He looks big actually. He might be a quality bear. I think he might be a quality. I mean, you're not going to aggro that guy by any means. I'm going to try to just walk past him. I'm just going to try to... You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't know I'm here. He might have actually noticed me, so I'm gonna take some distance here. You run faster with nothing in your hand. When you press R, you can, whatever you currently got equipped, you can sheath on your back. Right, if we stand up here. Bear is there. Bears over there, okay, good. I'm gonna make a temporary little base here. Take a little rest. You just carry around enough stuff on you to make a campfire. You can pretty much do this. You can get up to comfort level 3. Depending on, like, if I could find a house that's fully, like, closed in with a roof and stuff, that'll give me an extra comfort level, stuff like that. This is a way to keep your comfort buff going. What is that? Oh, it's a seagull. What is this? A wooden spear. I didn't even know it was a thing. With it, but I want those seeds. That's the least important thing in here. You know what? This'll. Oh, it's another big axe down. So I have to go back in there to make a trip back to base. Not so far away though. I'm tempted to just make a raft and float across. Do I even have what I need to make the raft? I just need one more leather scraps and we will do it. That'll be how I'll get away from here. I'll just make one of those. Spend another night in the Black Forest. At the very least, I'm going to have to set up a little temporary shelter here to repair my gear. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. Club is really good for staggering them like that. That's what happens when you hit them with, like, when they do that little stumble back thing. You stagger them with heavy blunt damage tends to do that really well. We're going back with so much stuff. We're actually going to need to get a lot more copper now. So that's fine. There's going to be a lot of this running around gathering ores. You need a lot of them. Yeah, we are going to need quite a lot. What's going on in there? They stop fighting. I think it's skeletons chasing a deer. They do that. There's a structure right there. Oh, this is a mini meadows biome. That's perfect. Yeah, this is technically a little meadow biome. This is perfect. We can use it. Resting spot here. Hold on. Also, that means there's probably a crypt here, and it does. All you were hearing was these guys fighting it out. Oh, it's two star guys fighting. Ooh, there's a lot of tin in there. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. Oh god, there's so much tin here. 179. I think we have enough. We're gonna head back down. Interesting one. See, the interesting part is that we'll be able to make a boat when we go back now, so I can make a boat and sail over here. We can continue our journey right from this spot. Which is probably going to be what I'm going to do. Go back and make up what we can. I just wanted to mark this. I think they're thinking of how burial grounds, so I just call them all crypts. Easier. Yeah, so I'm looking for a little spot here that I can turn into like a little base. I don't think there's much here. Alright, we're gonna need some wood. Zero there. See if there's anything in here, maybe a little later. Actually, there's a little stone structure there. We can make that work. Not the most ideal, but it'll work. Poison like fuck up, so we better be careful. Much to this. Any other structures right here? Isn't really broken up or oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, we might have to do a little emergency maneuvers here. Yeah, we're gonna. There we go. Now we just sit here. Heal up a bit first. There's a skeleton here on it. Oh, we're taking damage from the smoke. Ditch. That didn't work nearly the way I hoped it would. That never did. Well, that sucks, because that's very far away from our base. Look, I didn't think the smoke would affect me in there. God damn it. That's really annoying. I might just have to make a raft and float across. It might be what I'll do, honestly. that's the easiest way to get back here, but first thing we're gonna do is go to sleep. Luckily, your stuff doesn't decay, like that'll stay there forever, that little totem. There's no time limit on that we have to get it. I just hope that we have enough stuff here to build the raft. That's really all we need. We need to build it. Let's see. I need 20 wood. We have no leather scraps and no resin. Unless it's just not actually finding it. No, we actually don't have any. I have another resin. I thought I had a lot. Well, that's problematic. Died right there. So it's literally just a little shot across instead of going all the way over this way. We may have to just temporarily craft up a new club here. And I need to get some sap, and I need to get some sap. I need an axe for it. Just remembered. I'll make a flint axe. Because why not? Slightly stronger than a regular axe. Slightly more durable. Alright, so sap you can get simply by chopping stuff down. By killing these guys another way. One sap. Or it's resin, I call it sap, same thing. Yeah, this is very inconvenient. Yeah, I was chopping trees around here earlier, so a lot of them underbrush that they usually chop is not here anymore. They don't respawn, unfortunately. Killing these guys. The main thing we gotta get now is the leather scraps. Oh, you're right. Get sap mainly from cutting down trees. I'll just come over here and chop down one of these. This guy right up here. Yeah, this guy. Fortunately, I didn't get any that time. The harder thing is when you find the leather scraps. I think I only needed like 6, so it's not a whole lot. But at the rate the boars spawn and how hard they are to find, I found one. That's one. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best way for us. Instead of trying to run all the way back to the Black Forest like this, now and sail right across. We're just going to take a little bit of time here. Try to see about making a raft. It's a lot weaker now, the only downside. Resin. I should be on the lookout for some food too, to be honest. I do have food back at the base, so I will take if need be. find a whole lot around here today. When you need something, it's never there. Oh, here we go. Food, anyway. Gives me a bit more stamina, which is nice. Mainly wanted it for the health regen, to be honest. I tried. Those mushrooms. Here we go. There's a boar over there. Back there. Where's he to? I see you. Oh. Could have been dangerous. That's 3. Okay, I think I only needed 5, if I'm right in guessing? Oh, it was 6 I needed. Okay. So we need at least 3 more boars. Unless we can find a quality boar, which then we get lucky. We'll definitely get the sap just by killing those guys. Yeah, they're technically like rotting wood people. The story behind them is that they were the spirits of dead of people who were killed in a war long ago and then buried in the dirt. Their malice ended up pertaining, and then it corrupted land around them and formed into the Great Wars. Is that what they are? Got to be a couple more boar around here somewhere. That's one there. And a neck. Really lucky. Fantastic. I don't know if I got anything from them, to be honest. Oh, I did. Alright, and we only need 1 more leather scrap and we're good to go. I'm sure there was a boar somewhere around here that I didn't see that somebody's going to be very angry about. Is that a boar or a rock? That's a rock. Yeah, if anybody has any ideas as to stuff they might want to see built, I mean, I'm not the greatest builder, but I really enjoy building in this game, so I'll definitely give it my shot. Wouldn't mind receiving some tips too. Maybe I'll even build, like, actually that's a good idea for that little tower. I could make that like a little fan house. Like I could put like a little ranking thing in there for people who like subscribe and stuff. Have their names put in there. That's a neat idea, actually. I'd want to build it out of stone though. So I want to be at least until we get some before we can do that. Come on, I just need a boar. Just one. We're going back to base now. I'm sure we'll find a boar somewhere along the way. That rock is supposed to be there. I'm telling you, boars, when you don't want them, they're everywhere. When you're trying to find them, you can never find them. Hey dear, what's up? Where the hell are the boars to? There, you little bastard, you. convenient if one spawns right here. Oh, look at that. That was pretty good. Oh, look, right next to our house. Someone answered my prayer. Sweet. Now we can build a raft. I guess while we're here, way you can quick stack, but I don't remember what the hotkeys were, so I'm just gonna start dragging stuff. Alright, so in order to build the raft, you first need to build this, because in order to build anything, you need to build this. Now, let's raft. Yeah, I got level 1 sailing just by crafting the damn thing. It's my inventory. Yeah, I have to make sure it's good and empty because my inventory was chinched when I was over there. There was a mod I was thinking about downloading. I decided not to after. But I'll leave it up to you guys to tell me. But it was a mod that allows you to build and customize your ship. It sounded like a really neat idea to me, but I didn't really want to go all in with that yet. We'll see if there's an interest in it. Perhaps we'll do it. This is a mostly vanilla playthrough. Most of the mods I play with are like very small and kind of, you don't even really notice them. Oh, the wind is in the perfect direction too. Alright, here we go. Full steam ahead. Oh, of course we have no wind. Yeah, sailing works like this. You have this first speed where you see the little oar over there in the corner. That indicates that you're now paddling. This is what they call paddling speed. All ships will have the ability to paddle in the event that you can't get wind. Snagged on a rock here. Sailing just levels up like crazy. A little bit of early sailing action here. Typically don't use the raft only in situations like this where I need one. I just wait to look at the card. The raft is really shitty. It's gonna suck too. We have to go against the wind entirely. The wind was with us, but I got wrong. That way anyway. Yep. There it is. Well, we'll get there. When you're doing the paddling thing, you have to stay on the oar. You know, you can't paddle it down mountains, but if we were at sailing speed, if we had the wind at our back, then you could actually deploy the sail, get out and walk around, and go focus, don't continue to move. So there's a four. Shallows, goddammit. Not that far we have to go, to be honest. It's literally right there. So much better than going all this way again. Huh? We can go right across now, grab our stuff, and keep going. I'll probably head back to base again and we'll put some base upgrade stuff. That'll be probably all I'm going to accomplish today. I finally made a schedule. It's got to be updated, but for the most part, it's what it is on the on my Twitch dinner now. A lot of it coincides with my girlfriend's schedule. We plan on streaming a lot of our games together. You know, I'll get that fixed tonight. There's one spot there that we corrected one day there. I'll get that corrected and post it back up again. I love sailing already, man. Can't believe they're daring it. Just essentially pretty well circles right back again. The waves are crazy today. that's pretty well gonna go right around and almost keep back up again right there. This is like a lock. They hit that cool little base spot there. Ideally, I'd like to go out here somewhere out of the lock. Leaves that island to have an even better viability there. So I didn't notice this time that the no skill drain effect was around me at all. I don't even remember seeing it. Either way. You can see how slow the raft is. Well, to be fair, we are doing paddling speed the entire way. It wasn't far to go. Wasn't that insufferable. So you just grab our stuff and head back. We'll try to hit that crypt, try to get a few more things, but I don't even think I have any more space. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're streaming Power Roll somewhere, so I haven't familiarized myself with my own schedule. Power Roll Thursdays, and I think Friday is going to be Schedule 1. We're also doing this on Friday. I'm going to try to leave it to about 2 hours a day, so, you know, that's all you're getting for now. Really trying to push that affiliate status, you know. I do kind of like this, though. Like, I really like the idea of that island. You know, one of my favorite things about this game is just how beautiful everything looks. Really, I just got here. Alright, hold on. This complicates things a little bit. Couldn't grab it all because there's too much shite in it. Take off. Take what I can. And if I can manage to... not need here. I don't, you know what? I don't care about that one piece of treasure. Maybe that's my... What else is in here? Oh, this is what I wanted. I also do want this though. But you know what? It's only a flip. There we go. We're good. So much tin here. We'll come back and get all this. We're gonna head back to what we got now and make up some bronze. See what we can take first. Up until a bit later. There we go. Seems that our back is not too. Just full speed on the raft. Yeah, it's nothing fast, it's the little we'll get there. Viking's first boat. barely move any faster wholesale than I did paddling over here. Played on a server one time, a long time ago, when Valheim was still popular. Like maybe played on a server with a few of my friends, and they played with a lot of mods, really kind of crazy mods. They had like magic mods, you could do like little RPG builds. So it's kind of fun, but what I was getting to was it got to the point where like people were spreading out to different islands, and they kept dying, and everyone was losing stuff everywhere. And almost every island in the game that we had access to anyway had at least one or two rafts always just lying on it. So anytime you like went to an island, you were never stranded because there was always just random rafts left everywhere around the map. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go straight in. Oh, they both broke. It's a good thing I got home when I did. Alright, first things first. Bang. There we go. Now then. There we go. That's better. That goes... I have to remember my organization. That goes down here. They're not too concerned. I don't know if it's breaking or if they're breaking it. Oh, something's attacking it. Yeah, they will attack your boats and stuff when they're in the water. It's kind of annoying. Grey dwarfs will do it too. There we go. Alright, now we're going to make a little bit of a quick head start here. So we need to break this. Actually, I didn't need to break that, but whatever. And then what I'm going to do is... What's under? Ah. Closer. There we go. And then hole, pin. Yeah, we're gonna do actually copper. Because we need a significant amount more copper than tin. Where is it? There it is. Oops, I didn't grab it. Now what we're going to do there we go. And now we get all the stuff. Now we can't do anything until we make the forge. We have to make that first. Now we got it. Then we got that, we can grab bronze. Bang! There we go. All the recipes that we just unlocked. Look at that, right off the bat. It's pretty good. Now you can make bronze armor, which is good, but I not gonna bother with it right now. Oh, we can build our first bauble, the heart of the forest. Actually, doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Adrenaline effect increases health regeneration. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm always down for health regeneration. I'm also gonna build the cultivator. And I'm gonna build some bronze nails. There we go. This is our first forge improvement. I'm gonna make it while I gotta. Put that there. Now we just unlocked a bunch of stuff. So there's the cart I was talking about. You can build that and drag it around with you. It's like a big inventory thing that you can drag around with you. That's our first cauldron. I'm gonna work on getting that too. Well, that's good. I'm going to smelt up. More tin, get that going. There we go. And I can also craft on here, control lever too. Armor goes up to 13. There we go. I don't really need this to be honest, I'm just gonna trash it. It's kind of redundant having that now. Could have kept it for backup, but it's just so low tier. There the tin is going. Damn. What else can we craft in here? You can see like what I unlocked: like bronze sword, bronze mace, bronze buckler. I'm not sure what I'm gonna build. I typically build the mace because I just like the mace more, but the sword in particular will help me kill bears. And bear armor is actually cool. And the bronze axe will allow me to cut fine wood. Probably actually what I should do next. That should be our next big step, trying to get some bronze wood here. Or bronze axe, sorry. Grab that bit of tin and see what we can get done here. So you can craft them individually, or if you have enough to craft 5, you can craft them in groups of 5. Literally one off. There's something I've been trying to craft. I don't see it anymore. Oh, I see it now. I wanted a hoe for a while. Hoe is quite useful tool. Hoe and cultivator are both really good tools. What the hoe allows you to do is level ground. Allows you to manipulate the terrain. What do you want now? Yes, where? One of the very first upgrades I wanted to make to my house. Okay, so we're going to make a slight change here to something. Okay, so eventually I'm going to rebuild. So this is what we're doing. That'll do. And then we're going to knock down that. I think I'm just trying to visualize this in. Like open walls. Yeah. I don't like how I can see that behind it, but it's not a big deal. Let me just see it. It's not so bad. Yeah. Eventually we'll be able to put a bigger fire pit in here, but for now I'm just gonna go. Actually, we won't place that yet. I'm gonna wait to put the roof on first. Yeah, this is where I need to think about how I want this roof to look. Because there's ways I can do it. Okay, I see it. I think the easiest way to do it is just going to be to good news. I don't really need this. Ow. Okay. I think I'll leave that one in the middle. Gosh. So frustrating trying to build on the 45s. I should have built the 26. 26s you don't slide off like this. There we go. Slide those in here for the time being. I don't think I need to. Yeah, I think they can be fine sealed off like that. I think. Careful falling off roofs like that. They'll use up quite easily. I'm gonna leave it like that. And right here, we've got two options. We can either go like, I'm just gonna go with the easiest one. I think. I think that's the easiest option. Just like that. Now, spires have to be covered, or when the weather comes, if it's rain, it'll let you douse the fire. You gotta be careful about that. No, right. Oh, these are done. These are done. Sweet. That was too far away, but it's fine. Now, this is our first major upgrade to the house. There we go. That should drain out fine. Should. So what we'll do is to make sure that it funnels correctly. Yes, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put one of these down on this side, and then on the other side. Oh, we'll just do some. My phone is going crazy right now. What the heck is going on? Freaking Facebook comments or something. Going crazy. Nice, then we have this. Queen's Jam, that's what I was talking about, where you combine blueberries and this. It's 1440, and that's better than what we got here. I think it counts as the stamina to replace our berry. And then the jerky, more jerky, another kind of easy one to get early to replace mushrooms with. It's all about the minor gains, baby. Anyway, trying to make this place look a little bit more homey. I like to slap those down in the corners like that. Or wood makes this look a lot easier. Just like that, yeah. And wait. bit unnecessary. You can kind of go like that right around. I'm not going to bother with it right now just because I do want to keep that somewhat. I don't want to use up all my stuff. What was that I just said? Mead kettle. Crafting station. I don't know what that is. That must be new. But I am going to set up that little beehive, so we're going to put it right here. There we go. And then you just simply have to just keep an eye on that. It just generates honey passively over time. Yeah, here we go. First little bit of upgrading. Perfect. Yeah, let's see if we can get the rest of this stuff smelted up. Have at least the bronze axe and potentially a bronze sword and shield. So I usually use the mace, but I think I'm going to make a sword this time. Just because I really want to try to kill a bear and see what that's all about. There we go. And while I'm here, I'm going to do another action here that I'll show off. So now that we have this thing, we can kind of level out some ground here. I love these little Stonehenge things. Typically, this is where I put my farms to. I find they're perfect for that. Oh, it's because I leveled out the ground here. It lost stability because the ground dropped. These rocks are actually indestructible. These can't be hurt. So they make excellent like natural defense walls. Because all you gotta do is like build these guys. I don't have enough wood to do it. You would just build these right across. And your walls mostly safe. The only thing that can really get to you is anything that flies or a troll. What I wanted to do is take our cultivator here. Yeah, we'll just do it right here. We'll cultivate the land right here. This land is now cultivated, which means we can have plant on it, and we're going to plant. Now, I have a mod on this while you're seeing all this stuff. If we can be able to scale that down. There we go. So that's carrots. So now in 1 hour and 16 minutes, we'll have some carrots. This will be our first major food upgrade. Okay, oh my god, that's sitting there, but that's okay. This is all just temporary. So I can build better stuff. Find a place where I want to build a home, then hopefully we'll have that done in the next stream. Still don't have it out? Oh, it takes 8. I was thinking it took 5. Now we got enough. Make the bronze axe. There we go. Now really, we don't need our stone axe anymore. The only advantage that, like I said, is the same reason as the pickaxes, is that it can repair with the workbench rather than that, but I don't care about it at that point. These two are really good just to have on you. Now that we have that, we can now acquire heart, which is another major upgrade for us. We're going to start with this birch tree here. Of the wood. There we go. Hey, where'd that log go? Oh, it's hard to see it. Look at all the shit we just unlocked just from that. Yeah, I heard they added a bunch of new building structures now. There's the boat. There's the portal that we can use. Bunch of banners. Yeah. So now we have a lot of stuff. That was a combination of us getting bronze and stuff with the hardwood. So all of that stuff is a combination of those items. Alright, let's take this one down. Get a bit of fine wood, bring it back, and craft us some stuff. There we go. There was one here, one here. I'll chop down those ones as well. Find wood and head back over and see what we can craft out of this. Get ourselves all new equipment so we can go back into the Black Forest. I really want to try to kill a bear. I think that's going to be my objective, or one of my objectives next stream, I think. My two objectives will be bears and trolls to finish off my armor. And the bear has an interesting set that I want to check out for myself. It's lower armor, I think, than the troll armor, but it has a set bonus that gives you 30% increased health regeneration. And I want to see, like, what 30% health regeneration actually looks like. Because I do have a little bit of an idea of something different this time. Like I said, I normally always just use sword and shield or club and shield. I don't really use any of the other weapons. Aside from sometimes the stag hammer just for AoE, but I really want to use an ant or maybe even something different than that. Because I think with these whole trinkets and the way everything works now, I'll finally like be able to do that. Rely more so on dodge rolling with heavier weapons. I think will go quite fantastic once it's all done. I wanna test something. This is supposed to work this way, and I'm just wondering now if it's because of where I put this thing. Is it coated with coal? Oh, it must be. I guarantees it's the copper to move. There we go. Okay. Bang. Now one of these is going to have to become charcoal. No, it's going to put in the fine wood if I do that. And do it manually. It's the only thing with that mod I find. Even the whole thing with the add, see where it says add wood max, that's part of the mod. If there's wood nearby, it'll automatically put it in, but it doesn't differentiate. It might put the fine wood in there. So I'll probably do this. Now that I have a better axe anyway, I can more easily chop wood. There we go. Actually, where it's nighttime now and the stars are too up. Yeah, a second. Alright, let's see what we can make now. More fire arrows, blah blah blah. Nothing here is really that important. Wooden swords like this. These, as far as I'm aware, these weapons are exclusively just for training. You can make that little scarecrow dude now and make these wooden weapons, and they're supposed to be trained now, from what I understand of it anyway. This is the fine wood bow. What do I need? Oh, I need more core wood. Dang it. I have to wait till next time with that one. That's coal done. Here we'll just do one of each. I want to see what this guy does. Can I just slap you down in the middle here? Yes, it looks like I can. Oh, okay. Grab the items. Now let's see. Look at all the stuff we can make now. All this custom stuff. You make stools, and chairs, benches, tables, bankers. These are the wall mounts I was talking about. Banners. They'll actually give you comfort if you build those. Don't have enough to build any of them. Nothing really new here. Few new things here. There, we'll put the crap probably there. And I'll put a couple of these guys. There we go. Section. I'll use that a little closer. These are hard to interact with. Oh, it's not close enough. Yeah. We'll get more over. Great, then we'll place our berries. Wow. Oh, what's this meat thing? Oh, yeah, I forgot all about this. Okay, this is how you make your meat steak. Okay. These are quite powerful too. That's your stamina regen. That one just gives you stamina right away. Poison resistance, this one gives you healing rate. This is like regeneration. This one is a stamina resistance. They're the ones that make you have that. See the place for this is going to be more rich than more honey. We'll get honey. Tell you what, I'm going to do. I really want that flying wood bow. We are going to they're gonna do. They're a little different, you know, a little bit unexpected. I want to build this. So we are going to need to build more bronze units. Oh, we got no tin. Wood. Good. We're gonna go into more wood now, one of both kinds. This is I need more bronze nails though. Okay. Take a while. I was gonna sail across this black forest and start chopping it there instead of running all the way up here. Looks like I got the cars, but maybe I'll go up here. I just need to sail across, but not on the raft this time. If I had the car, I would have done, but not on the raft. Seems just too slow. Bronze for that. Well, I guess we'll just go. Look at that. So much more stamina. Hello, Aiden. What's up? Today, streamers of Valheim. On my way to the Black Forest and the wood. Forward. Well, I'm doing good. Oh yeah. I had two different versions of it. This one is the one I like the most, just depending on certain games it gets in the way a bit. So I got one that like doesn't pop out as much. But so far I'm quite happy with it. Took me a little while to set it up. But once I finally figured out how that worked, it didn't take long. Took me like a week to figure it out. There should still be a bear over here, so I can watch it as soon as I say it. You can stay right where you're due, bear. I'll be back for you when I get a better weapon. From Canada. And go. I would say it's my favorite. I do enjoy it. I think it's a good game. I don't really have a favorite. It's kind of hard to pick. Why is it every time I go over here, there's always one of you red ones? Jesus Christ, that scared me. Where is he? I heard him, but I don't see him. Oh, he's up there. I see him. Not bad. I wish it could be better. I'm playing it better, but Twitch restricts what I can output to. Plus, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to output it at full HD quality anyway. Computer's a bit old now. I don't think you can handle it. I don't have a choice, I can't do that. Twitch doesn't allow you to stream at any higher quality unless you're an affiliate. Twitch severely restricts your streaming, like, we'll say output until you become an affiliate. I think it limits it to 4,000. 4,000, like, was it bits for stream output and 30 FPS is like that. Well, it's not really the followers so much, but I almost got enough, but it's once of the concurrent viewer count you have 4 consecutive viewers over 3 streams. Oh, 15. Oh, I have 15. Okay. I know I got more than that on Kick, but Kick got pretty well advanced. It's harder getting there on Kick. Is that better? Yeah, that's the new overlay. I forgot to adjust the audio. Luckily, I'm a loud talker. I just want to get some more core wood here. And I'll head back and craft my fine bow. How much have I got? Not as much as I'd like, but that'll do. Good enough. I don't want to be out here in the rain anymore. It's kind of a hard question to answer. I mean, yeah, I do like it, but sometimes it gets a little bit like frustrating. I'm trying to figure stuff out for it, and then like I originally started doing this because I was like, screw it, I play games all the time anyway. But in order to like get anywhere with it, you almost do have to treat it like a job, which could be worse. It's just like my struggle now is like, how do I play a game that I want to stream and not like go crazy with it? Because like if I stream this as much as I want to play it, then I'd stream for like 9 hours a day. Oh, there go the kick bots. A little late today. I got 2 hours in before I came here. I do have a job. It's just my job is like I go away. So when I'm home all the time, and then when I go to work, I'm gone all the time. Like I physically leave and have to go away and work. I have no internet, stuff like that. I work like shift work. So when I'm home, I just spend my days streaming. Makes you feel less guilty about playing video games all the time. Very limitedly. I do have the capacity for some conscious thought. Not very much, honestly. I don't do the thinking in this household. I just bring home the money. Okay, good. She has headphones on. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, I've got all that already made up, dude. I spent the last week pimping myself out with everything. Today was actually the first day that I had it all like put up on Twitch. I wanted to wait for it all to be done to put it all up at once. I do have to make a slight change to my Twitch schedule, but other than that... Ah, dang it, it broke. Really? I just needed one more hit. No, I just had a lot of time on my hands. My girlfriend's a little good at that kind of stuff too, so like she helped me a lot making it. She made hers like from scratch pretty much. So I just watched her make hers, and then I mean, I took a little bit of like graphics design when I was in college, but it wasn't for my course. It was just more of like it was part of the course. Alright, finally we can build the fine wood bow. Ah, there we go. Alright, out with the old and crappy, and in with the new and shiny. I might even be able to upgrade it right away. Yeah, look at that. And go right again. Oh, there we go. Level 3 fine wood bow. Beautiful. Alright, now we're pretty well ready. Go back to the Black Forest. So give me one of those. That'll allow me to craft up a little bit more. Oops. Boar jerky. There we go. Well, right now I'm not really looking to buy anything, my dude. I'm just trying to do this. I mean, I made up one now that I'm pretty sure is good. I'm happy with it anyway. Oh yeah, that's much better. Who's that? Oh, it's a neck. That's a neck. That's a neck. That's a deer. Yeah, I watched some animes. I used to be really hardcore into it at one point. I've kind of chilled out a lot now. So at one point where I'd probably watch 25 plus episodes a day. And that was a slow day. Now I probably watch like one episode or maybe 2 or 3 a day. Depending on, but I have like a couple different series. Oh yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball. It's a classic right there. I like the game too. The Dragon Ball Xenoverse game was pretty fun. I played the first one and I played the second one too, Xenoverse 2. They're both pretty good. There we go. Now we can start making the bronze that we need. Next is a new shield and a new sword, and then we're good to go. Oh, I'm wet. Hold on. The hell? Someone attacking my boat again, I think. Dragon Ball. I don't know if I've seen it 10 times, but I've definitely seen it once or twice. Especially the original. I've only watched that one once or twice, I would say. But I did watch Dragon Ball Super, and I'm quite excited for the next season of that to come out. I'm pretty sure it's coming out. I've heard, like, they've been talking about it for a while. I've seen all of, like, what exists so far. I'm not aware of any more existing. Is that enough to finally build my boat? No, I need one more. Okay. They crashed the internet 2 times. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I do like it. It's just, it's one of those things where it's so long, I don't think I have, like, the energy in me to watch it all over again from scratch. But I'm definitely excited for the new series when it comes out, or the new, like, part of the series, because I think I've heard anyway that they're supposed to be continuing on with Dragon Ball Super, which I will definitely watch when that comes out. Alright, I need some fine wood. I haven't seen many of the movies though. That's something I really need to watch someday. I really haven't seen any of the Dragon Ball movies. That's a lie. I saw the new Broly one. But that's the only one I've seen. I think it's called Dragon Ball Z Broly. I think it's literally called that. I think it's a remake, because I'm pretty sure there was an original. There was like an older one where Broly was in it, and this is just like a remade kind of story, but it's like a lot better. Because Broly's been in the story for a very long time. Like back in the early parts of Dragon Ball Z, Broly was kind of known of. He wasn't known as Broly, but he was there. He was known as the legendary Super Saiyan. He's actually what Frieza was afraid of. It was mentioned that the reason Frieza wiped out the Saiyan race was because he was afraid of one of them one day becoming a Super Saiyan and potentially being able to oppose him. And the Super Saiyan like legend that he had heard was of Broly. At least that's the story I always heard. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think, like, canonically, too, in that movie where Goku and Vegeta fought him, is like they officially reached, like, their strongest form or something. Pretty sure it's supposed to be, like, canon information. It's like that was officially the strongest, like, entity, we'll say, that's existed so far. Was when Goku and Vegeta had to fight Broly. Alright, so that's a bit of fine wood. I'm gonna go back and craft my new boat. Let's craft up a little bit more boar jerky. I want to keep the boar jerky coming. There we go. I'd like to be able to keep both these foods going if I can help it. Alright, let's see what we can do now. At gear is nice. What does it do mostly? Let's see. The 30 knockback, block force of 40. Here's the damage. It does pierce damage. So same as the spear, which is interesting. Whereas the sword does slash. So I think that's what I'm going to do just in the interest of killing a bear. Maybe the shield actually might be more valuable to me at this point. Can't make the... Not make the sword then. There we go. I won't throw the club out right yet though. I'll keep the club for now as a backup weapon. Now we have sword. Perfection. Alright. We got the fine wood, don't we? Let's see. We need fine wood. We need the nails. What else do we need to make that boat? We need resin, deer hide. And deer hide. I got a lot of deer hide. That's lovely. Love to see it. Who's down here attacking this now? Leave it the hell alone. Ah, shit, I didn't bring any wood. Dag nabbit. There you go. Yeah, let's put you right here. And our new boat. Perfect. Well, on that note, I think I'll leave that as a little cliffhanger. I've been streaming for about 2 hours today. I only intended to go for about 2 hours. I'm a little over now, so I think I will call it a day for now. And I think, let me just check my schedule, so I don't remember. But I think it's Saturday when I potentially got scheduled for this one. Let me double check here. I know, very prepared, very prepared. Like I said, this chat schedule's got to change as well. Yeah, Saturday. So Saturday will be my next stream of Valheim as well. And then that day, I think what I'm going to do is take this new boat, probably sail around, go to... I definitely want to go back to the Black Forest. Let me go to this one first, though. Sail across, just wait here somewhere. But I'm going to try to kill some trolls, maybe kill a couple bears, see what that's all about, and get more copper. I probably got enough tin there for now. But I'll collect more stuff to make more bronze so that we can get ourselves kitted out more, get in a full set of troll armor, and then we'll be pretty good. And then we'll see about making our way up to fight the Elder. But anyway, if you guys enjoy, please watch again next time and leave a subscribe. And Saturday I'll be going live again. Tomorrow we are playing Power World. Me and my girlfriend are doing a cooperative Power World stream. So join in for that too if you're interested in seeing that. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching.